Yeah, please confirm that you can see my screen. Confirm that you can see my
Yes, we
screen.
can.
All right, that's fine. That's cool. View, right, sure. Yeah, welcome once again to all our participants. Today we're having a webinar on OpenSolar, the world free solar design software. Introduction to OpenSolar. OpenSolar is a free solar design software that are used by solar professionals and companies to design, sell, and manage their solar projects. So the agenda today, I'm going to introduce AFREN. I'm going to introduce, Vanessa is going to introduce OpenSolar, while we have a live demo and practical example. And lastly, we have question and answer. Who is Open AFREN? Some of you have been hearing AFREN. Some of you came across this webinar by seeing AFREN posts on various social media links. So who is AFREN? So AFREN means Africa Renewable Energy Network. AFREN was established to address African pressing need for sustainable energy solution and accessible energy solution. So that is the reason why AFREN was founded. In our aim was to empower renewable energy professionals and enthusiasts. And one of the ways we are doing that is through training. We did a training last year between November and December. We have quite a number of participants, close to 100 participants that registered for the training, and also two webinars. So this is the first webinar AFREN will be holding. And we decided to hold the webinar on OpenSolar. Because OpenSolar aim is to what? Is to establish, to address, to make solar system easy for solar professionals to use, to enable more people to use solar. So our aim align, our vision and mission align with that of OpenSolar. So we say let's first organize our webinar on OpenSolar. Our goal is to bridge gaps in knowledge, product availability, and finance of open financial, while creating a sustainable value chain for renewable energy development. So that is our goal for AFREN. You can visit our website from www.afrenafrica.com. So who is OpenSolar? Vanessa?
So I will talk a little bit about OpenSolar. So my name is Vanessa. Maybe I'll introduce myself. My name is Vanessa. I am ProX specialist in OpenSolar, which means that I am the main contact person for installers like you. My mission is also to make our application better and better. So every time you have an issue, and together with the support team, we'll be here to assist you, but also to gather feedback for the development team to create an application that is the best for all our users. So OpenSolar is the world's leading solar design and proposal software. Again, it's completely for free. We have some features for bigger companies, for enterprise companies that can be paid. So if you would book a one-on-one and you need other things than what we have, we can always discuss that. But whatever you will see today is completely for free. So the reason why we do this, because that's always the question, how is it possible for free? Because we want installer companies to give the opportunity to grow. And we would like to see as much solar in the world as possible. And that's only possible if we can give it to the installers for free. And then the manufacturers and distributors are the one who are paying on our platform. We are currently active in 150 countries all over the world. Um, and yes, we are fast. It's very accurate. You can also use it on multiple devices. It's not only for the computer. You can go to the next slide. Yes, so we are on a mission to accelerate the adoption of solar. So we have currently 25,000 professionals using in more than 150 countries already. And we have 150 partners at the moment. So the partners are the ones paying, so it can stay free for you guys. So we always encourage you, if you have a favorite brand or whatever, that you think would be nice to partner with us, feel free to give us contact, because this is how OpenSolar stays free for you, the installer. Because yes, that's our mission, to stay free for you. Then you can go to the next one. It's a little video.
The world's fastest, most accurate 3D solar design tool.
Do you still have sound? I don't hear
Customer
anything.
experience. 100% branded is your business. Dynamic selling tools. Multiple system options. Compelling digital proposals. All devices. Multiple finance options. Fully integrated. Approval takes seconds. All for your proposal. End-to-end workflow includes project permitting and install management. Heating accuracy means excellent installation and reliable system performance, which means happy customers referring friends. Managed in your CRM through the OpenSolar API. Our completely free of charge software saves your business thousands so that you're free to grow. OpenSolar.
Then the future that we have, this is with how our website looks like. We have 3D design. In most part of the world, some parts are not available in 3D, but you can create your own 3D design from a plain picture. Therefore, we have proven imagery, we have mounting designer, scaffolding. Finance is not everywhere possible, but then we have e-signature, automated bill of materials, so you can get the whole list of materials and so on. So there's a lot that you can do next to only creating your design. This is also what makes it so amazing, since it's still all for free. It's not only the design which is possible to use, but we have way more other options that you can do. And go to the next one. Then a quick poll just to see how long do you spend to create a design. You can just put it in the chat. You don't have to all start talking, but just give an estimate, like how long does it take you? Less than 50 minutes, 30, 60 minutes, or even more? You can put your answers in the chat. Wait a few minutes for you to put them there. I see more than 60 minutes, 60 minutes. In overall, it seems like it takes up to an hour for most to create the proposal. I can tell you that it doesn't take that much time within OpenSolar to create it. If you have all the customer information, it would take less than 50 minutes. In fact, it's possible to do it within 5 minutes. Placing the panels, as soon as your account is set up, placing the panels and everything, it would not take you more than 5 minutes to have a direct proposal that can be sent out to your customer. So this is the design of OpenSolar that makes it very fast. So you have time to focus more on the relations with your customer instead of creating designs, basically. Can go to the next slide. So your workflows are also integrated. You can create your own workflow. So we have everything built in the software that you can make your own. So there's possibility to change the workflow and tailor it to your own company. And then, of course, we have also the automated 3D design that is in a lot of areas active, where you just have to put the panels because the calculations will be done automatically. We have a very accurate shadow analysis as well because of those 3D images that we have. Next slide. So as I said, we are class-leading accuracy, so third-party validated best-in-class design accuracy. We have the shade reports that will give you a very nice year-all-round shading, and then the accurate proposals. This is all as soon as you set up your account as it should be. It should be very accurate, and if not, like I said already earlier, you can always reach out to us, the support team, or one of the ProX members like me to help you to set up your account. Next slide. I already told it's an all-in-one solution, meaning that it's not just a design tool. So we also aim to give you everything, so you don't have to need to go to any design tool and a CRM system. So you can have everything combined into OpenSolar, not only on computer or laptop, but also on tablet and phone. So you can take it with you in an easy pocket-sized way to visit your customers. And then I will continue with the demo.
So let me
I'll leave it
continue
up
with the
to
demo.
you.
For this
Yes.
demo, I'm going to show you how to design with OpenSolar. In the design we are going to make, we use OpenSolar to design 3 systems for a commercial facility in Abuja, that is in Nigeria. The customer will be given 3 payment options, which include outright purchase, 12 monthly payments, and 24 months lease payments. This shows the quality, power, and energy requirements. As a solar professional, before you design a solar system for your customer, you need to have idea about the customer's energy requirements, the power and the energy requirements of the customer. So for this facility, we assume some appliances that will be powered. These are the appliances, 14 of them. Then you have the power rating of those appliances. These manual energy audits using the appliances list and the various power rating of the appliances. You have the power rating of the appliances, or LED bulb, laptop, desktop. You have the quantity of those appliances that needs to be powered. Then you have the total power, and that is, you multiply the power by the quantity to get the total power. Then the daily usage hours of those appliances. How long is the customer using it? Then you have the daily energy requirements. That is, you obtain that from total power times on total hour usage. So from this energy audit, the customers need approximately 100 kilowatt hour per day. That's what the customers need. Then, how are you going to design that? You go to OpenSolar to design that. To access OpenSolar is very easy. Just go to www.opensolar.com to access the software. So this is OpenSolar software interface. You want to, if you don't have an account before, let's do the solar electrified world. So currently we have like 3 divisions of people that are using OpenSolar. First are solar customers, those that need solar professionals for tailored quotes for their homes or businesses. They have the solar professionals. solar professionals use OpenSolar to design and sell and manage their solar business. They have the solar partners. Those are the manufacturers and other service providers. So as a solar professional, solar professionals are called pros in OpenSolar. They are called pros. So who have an account, this is pro for design, sell, manage, and if you require support. These are for the customers, this is for the customers, this is for the partners, and if you want to learn about OpenSolar. If you don't have an account, just come here, create full accounts. You click on it, OpenSolar, loading. So you input your details, company name, country code, phone, postcode, and the like. So open an account. But I already have an account with OpenSolar, so I won't go to this. If you want to open an account, it's very simple. Just those simple steps. So this is my account with OpenSolar. AFREN, you have an account with OpenSolar already. So I don't need to create another account for that. And its interface is very easy to use. You have 3 zones in OpenSolar. You have the home. This is the home. You have the projects, or you have the overview of your projects. All the projects that you've done. For now, I've done 6 projects with the software. I have 1 unsold. I've sold 3 and installed 2. They are all they are not real. It's just when I started practicing with the software, and we have others too. So these are you get this from the project tab. They have the project zone. They have the control zones. I'm going to take you through all of them. So from the home zone, that is where you start your design form. And to start the design, you need to enter address. Because that's the first step. You need to enter the location of where you want to design this software. So for today, we are going to design for commercial facility in Abuja. I don't have any facility in that town. Let's check Abuja shopping mall. Yeah, Abuja shopping. Let's look for a location there. Go to Google Map. If you have the customer's address, it's very easy for you. You just have to input the address. Area shopping center. Let's check this place if you can get a good location there. Yeah. This is Kano Street. I want a facility that is let's just check. If you are designing for a customer, you just need to have the customer's address to design for the customer. Let's check. I'm checking for a good roof to use as an example so that it will be easy for us. I need somewhere that is clear. Oh, okay. Then I want a commercial facility, home care services. Film foundation. Okay. Oh, this is a church. I don't want to use. Okay, let's check here. These are Intel School graphics design. Okay, let's do for this. So for this facility now, I want to design a solar system for them. How am I going to get this facility? What I'm going to do is we will input the address of the facility. For this facility now, we have Leostan Ekewe. Let me write it down. Leostan Ekewe. So, or is there any other address that is close? Yeah, that is the address. Guys. What's the name of this street? So from there, after knowing the address, you just come to OpenSolar, input the address. LEO, Leostan Ekewe. Yeah, Abuja, Nigeria. You can see automatically it will bring it here. So this is where I think this is. We have 2 streets that are named in Leostan Ekewe. One is in Abuja, one is in Owerri. So since you want Abuja, you click this place. So you see, search for this place. And we'll now search for the building. I think the street is big. Yeah, these are where is the facility? Okay, it's there. Look at it here. Yeah. So this facility, some of them already have solar. You can see some of them already have solar. So let's use this first roof. Let's use this first roof. I'm going to position it well. Yeah. So after that, I'll click on create projects. Project saved. The first thing OpenSolar is going to have is the customer's information. Customer's information. Name. What name should we give it? Abuja. Let's just call it Abuja. Last name, Abuja Limited. Yeah, let's call it Abuja Limited. Then phone, if you have the customer's phone, you have it, the email, you have it, customer's phone, you have it, the email of the customer, you have it. Let me just have energy. AFREN is out of our email. Then the region, I'm the one that actually created this. I will show you how to create this. So in case you are dealing with large, you are working for a large company or your solar company is large and you have different customers around the country. In Nigeria, we have 6 geopolitical zones, so you can select which of the zones. I'm the one that I created this customly. It's not in OpenSolar, I was the one that created it. And Abuja is in North Central, right? Let me just use North Central. Although it's the capital of Nigeria, let's just choose North Central. I created that. Then customer details. We have other one, sales and marketing. That the address is automatic, it will be there. Houston, AKW, Abuja, Federal Capital Territory. These were generated automatically. Country, Nigeria, latitude and longitude. They were generated automatically by OpenSolar. Sales and marketing, if I have any other, some of those details, I'll show you how to put those details. Site details. Site details. Is it residential or commercial? It's commercial. Business name, can input that. Business name, roof type, you can select that anyone you want. Later, you can do that. System design, say installation, system summary. After design, we check that. Let's go to energy. So the energy is added to annual consumption, kilowatt hour. You have different options. You can use annual consumption, you can use monthly consumption, bi-monthly, quarterly, daily, annual, monthly, and the likes. Let's use daily consumption, kilowatt hour. So for a daily consumption, from this slide, you have 100 kilowatt hour per day, 100.16 kilowatt hour. That is daily energy consumption of the facility. So let's just responsibility to 100, 100. February, since February is let's say 80, March, let's just be dynamic, 110 kilowatt hour. That is per day. Let's say April is let's say 100. May. You can choose daily too, or if you have energy provider, you have different options there. July, let's just use 100. August, let's say 130. September, 110. October, 110. November, 120. And let's say December, 130 kilowatt hour per day. So that is energy I've inputted that option. Then advanced look from after I've inputted that, so automatically it's giving me what the capacity we're using in January, February, March, April, May, June. Based on the data I inputted here, it's automatically to give you the profile of the facility. Electricity rates. For this electricity rate, it automatically generates Kano Electricity Distribution PLC. If there is another one, you can select tariff. You can search. Abuja is by Abuja Electricity. You have different tariffs, Abuja Electricity Distribution. Let's say that is what the customer is using. Let's analyze what the customer is using. What I want to do is just to select that. Select Abuja Electricity Distribution Company. So these are already in OpenSolar database. I'm not sure I created it. Based on the location you are choosing, OpenSolar will give you the tariff rates of those locations. So you can, if you are in Lagos, you will be seeing EKETC. If you are in another country, you'll be seeing the electrical distribution company that are there. So OpenSolar will automatically give you that. After doing that, next you have to save. You have to save them. After saving, you go to design. You enter the customer information, the energy details, you enter that. Then the next thing is to design. Design for the facility. Now we have 2D, we have 3D and manual. The 3D is not, if I click 3D data are not available at this location, so you can't use 3D. 2D is the second option for you to use. We also have manual. Manual is if there is no building on the facility, on the location, maybe it's customer, there is any other building there, you want to do your manual design. That is for that. But we're using 2D here. That is what we are going to select. Then I want to have a design template here. Design guide here. Since I don't have it, you can reload. It might be the network. Remember, the network might affect it. So after it reloads, you have it. Yeah, you can see now. And I have my design panel here. So I mentioned that we are going to have 3 designs for the facility. The first one is system 1 to power essential appliances. For this facility, the customer has a 10 kilowatt load, but maybe the cost of having a 10 kV inverter is high for the customer. So you can design system 1 for the customer just to power essential appliances. So for the appliances, we are not going to have, we are going to remove air conditioners, water dispensers, all those high energy consuming appliances. We are going to remove it. So we have designed it for the customer to have a load of 3.6 kilowatts. So for that, we are going to design a 5 kVA system for the customer. And for that, we are going to use 1 unit of 5 kVA SRNE inverter. Some of you know the inverter. We have a 500 watt Jinko solar panel. We are going to use 5 units of that for the facility. And also 1 unit of 5.12 kilowatt hour SRNE lithium ion battery. So that is what we are going to design for the facility. So to do that, the first thing, you can use this one, come to the panel first. Then you place the panel, add panels, this is where you come, add it, you have it here. You can rotate it so that it will be this way. So I mentioned 10, so you are going to, let's have it this way. 9, 10, so these are 10 panels. You have it. Let me remove this. You can rotate it if you want to adjust it. And I have 10 solar panels. But this is not the solar panel I want. I want to change it to Jinko. Jinko solar panel. That's what I want to use. You can search for Jinko. When you go to Jinko, you search for it. Search for it. So accurately know the system you are going to, OpenSolar have different solar panels, different components there. To know the one you are going to use, you need to know the code. You need to know the code of the system you want to use. So you need to know the code. Let me check So to know the code, you check Jinko. There's something we call data sheet. For a solar professional, you know what's called a data sheet. The data sheet of the component you want to use will give you the code of the system you want to use. For this one now is JAM 66S30 480 to 550 MR. So that is, you need to watch out for this code when you want to select a component in OpenSolar. You need to watch out for it. So Jinko, that is JKM, let's say 500 watts, 500. So they give you the options that are available. JKM 560HL4V. Can check it. Manufacturer Jinko solar panel, monocrystallized, rated 500 watts. So you select it. That's what you are going to use. So this is 10 solar panel. Automatically, I tell you that you're having a 5 kilowatt solar system. That is what you selected this panel. Then the next is to move to the inverter. To select inverter, OpenSolar can give you recommendation. When you scroll down, can view recommendations. Can click here, view recommendation, and to give you some recommended inverters that you can use. Option 1, 5 more, 5 kVA. Option 2 can give you some options. These are the default recommendation. Or if you have some setup, if you want to use a particular system from a particular manufacturer, SRNE SRNE, Corporate Limited, range 530. These are the systems that I've used before. So OpenSolar will give you those suggestions from the company of the systems you have used before. So let me choose this and view recommendation again. It will recommend for me. So these IPO, these are the options that is recommending. These are the options that is recommending. These are the options that is recommending. But if I don't want to use that recommendation, I can add this myself, click on inverter, and from here I can click here and choose. Search SRNE 5 kilowatts SRNE. So you have different. So you have different SRNE 5 kilowatts, EOV for 5. So for you to be accurate, you need to check the data sheet of the device. I have SRNE HES series here. This is the data sheet. This HES series. This is the open SRNE call this model. Most solar system manufacturers call this model. Some call this model, some call this code. So this is the model. So it's HES series. That is HES. That is the one that we are going to use. So come back to OpenSolar, HES. Look at it, HES. I'm seeing a 5 kVA 1 of 1. Let me check. These ones are not giving, but let me check the parameters of this one now. So this 5 kVA, let me check the parameter. Manufacturer SRNE, rated output power, 1 case, efficiency, number of MPPT 1. Okay, rated output voltage, 120 volts. I can't use this because the output voltage, yeah, I can use this. Minimum, rated output 230 because we are using 230 in Nigeria. What's the model name? HL48. This is the code of the system I'm using. So I can search for the data sheet of this system. So this one is fine. You can select it. An inverter is undersized. This AC is greater than 88. Please consider reducing the number of size of panel. So OpenSolar will give you some suggestions in case the system is oversized or undersized. Let's check for another inverter that we can use. Oh, sorry. Let me delete this. Let me check. If you can't get from SRN, then you are going to use another one. HF4. Let me check this. 230 is also, what's the model name of this one? H or I4 is S. Let me check this. Maximum efficiency 98. Maximum AC output current, single phase. 120, 230 volts. Let's use this. Okay. It's loading. System calculation applied. So that inverter is fine. You can use it. But you need to have more information about the inverter. To have it, OpenSolar will give you the details of the inverter. Total panels 10, number of inputs in 1, rated inverter, that is the 5 kVA. It give you the data. Then the site details too will be there. Maximum location temperature of the location. That is this for Abuja. The maximum location temperature, the minimum location temperature, design recommendation, maximum panel per inverter. You can have 13 of this panel. Can have that there. So you have that. So the inverter is already there. You can save it in case so as you might not use your work. Then we have the battery, add battery. We're also using SRNE battery. S5.12 EOV. I have the data sheet of one. Let me check if it's EOV 48. The code EOS. This one is EOS. It's not. Can search for the EOS. Let me try if it's in the database. EOS. So let me go back. SR is 5.12. Yes. Yes. Okay, this is it. You have SREOS. You have 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5.12. 5 So it's SRE over here, 5.12. It should be almost okay. This is something. Let's check this one. 5.12, maximum continuous power 3.84. This one is also EOV, 5.12, efficiency 90%. So let's 24. These are 24 volts. These are 24 volts. You can't use this. Let's go for 48 volt system. This one is fine. If you are using one battery, then let's select this. Okay, that's right. You have selected the hybrid inverter. Your battery is set to AC coupled. So you have to change it to DC coupled. This is where you change it. So OpenSolar will give you those recommendations if there are any. Load offset, this one should be 100%. This one should be 100%. Answer, you can correct me if I'm wrong. Think that is fine. Then others, if you have other setting, if you have other components you want to add, you can add that, but you focus on those three: inverter, battery, and solar panel for now. Then the pricing scheme. You can set the pricing of the system. You can enter price manually. Can enter the price manually. And I've set up a price for my 5 kVA system. If you press this, it will automatically have the price there. 5 kVA system, 5,375,000. That is the price I set. That is the price I set. But you can also input it manually, enterprise manually, including enterprise manually. $5,375. So including price. So you can enter the price manually. 5,000,003. Let me say 5,400,000. Just approximate. I don't want it to be the same with the so that is 5.8 million. That is for the Nigerian currency. If you are using any other currency, I've done a conversion ratio here. Maybe you want to follow this accurately. I've done some exchange here. Nigerian is 5 million. If you do some exchange rate to other countries, it might be lower. Like Ghana, it might be around 43,750 cents. So can use some of those 5 million. But let's use 5 million just to approximate it, including tax. Yeah. So let's use 5 million. That is for that. If you're having commission, I'll show you how to set this up or to apply no commission referral rate. Show you how to. Yes. Then incentives. If you have incentive for the customer, you add that too. Then after that, you save it. Save it. So that is for the design. You are done with the design. So there are some other features too that I can check. Like if you want to check the street view of this place now, you just this align map, this street view. You click this one, it will open another tab, so you can check the streets. Can check the streets of the where you are located, of where you are installing it from OpenSolar Software. But you don't need that. But if you want to, that is where you can access that. You just need to click here. And if you do that, if you want to zoom in and out, so I'm just showing you the for you first. So after that, save your work. After saving, move to payments. You have payments. I've set up the 3 payment methods: cash, 12 monthly payments, and 12 monthly payments. So if the customer is paying with cash, that is 5 million naira. You're paying 4,500,000 upfront. You can see more. If you want to check more details, you can check total system price. You can check more details. So that is I'll show you how to set it up. If you want to add more payment option, you can click this. If you have other payment method already configured, it will show you those options. You can have 3 years, this payment, 5 years after purchase, and that. So I will show you how to set this up. The online proposal. This is the proposal. This is the proposal part, custom proposal. This that you can send the proposal for some. But before you move on with the proposal, let's go back to the design. So we've designed, this is the first system we designed. That is for using Jinko solar panel and SRNE inverters and battery. If you want to add another system design, just come here, have Disney. incentives. Let me save. Okay, I'll save it. Let me reload. Reload. So you can see this option was not there before. Now maybe because of the network. So add new system. New system. Don't let us duplicate it. If you want to duplicate this, you can duplicate it. If you want to add a new system, you can add a new system. But before going on, let's rename this one. Let's rename it 5 kVA option. Yes, save. Then let's now add the new system. New system. Let's have a new system. So let's call this one 10 kVA option. So you can have this, save it. Then now do the design. Panels, place the panels, add panel. You have this here. For this, we are using 10 solar panel. Yes. Yeah. 14 modules. You have 14 there. 17, 18, 19, 20. So you have 20 modules there. So let's go back. I'll also show you some other features you can add. We are using, for this one, we are using from the slide for the option 2. That is 10 kVA Growatt 3-phase inverter, 10 kVA, 20 units of 500 watt JA solar panel. So you are using Growatt inverter. And you are using 20 units of 500 watts JA solar panel. You know, the first one we use Jinko solar panel. OpenSolar has those devices, all those solar systems in their database. You don't need to search for them. So for the panel, we already placed 20 units plus, but let's JA 500 watts, 500. For that too, this is S30 500 outing. I have some here from the data sheet, JA 500 watts. You can check if you want to use this. Okay, this is JA. Okay. If you want to use the accurate one that you have the one in mind that you want to use, you can check the data sheet so that you check the code. This is the code of the solar panel. So this JAM 66S30. JAM 66S30. You can input it in the JAM 66S30. So you can check it out. JAM 66S30. You can see this is it. So 500 watts. So you can just select it. Okay, so we have this. You have selected the solar panel. Then the inverter. Add inverter. You can view the suggestion if you want to give you some suggestion, but let's select our own. So I said Growatt 10 kVA. So we have Growatt 10. So let me check. I have one in the data that I want to use. Growatt 10 kVA. So this is it. SPH. That is the code. SPH. I'm using this one. So that is SPH 10,000. So this is the code from Growatt. So what I just need is I can input it. It's already here. I don't need to because I've used it with SPH 10,000 CLBH PUP. You can check here the details. Gated average voltage 230. Gated average voltage 230. Is it? Let me check again. Because it has to be SPH 100 CL3 DHUP. I'm checking here. This way I'm getting the code. SPH 10,000 CL3. So let's check again. SPH 10,000 CL3 DHUP. So this is it. So it's correct. Select. So I'm using one. Now, there's something we call stringing. As solar design, it's going to be called stringing. How are you going to string the inverter? You can do that automatically. I've added the inverter, stinging. This is for the stinging. You can select auto sting. Select auto sting. And OpenSolar will sting it for you automatically. You can see that sting the inverters together, connected them together. You can also do it manually yourself. You can do it manually if you want to, but doing it automatically is faster. Let me remove this. I'm between one stinging. So you can look at it. I'm stinging it myself. I'm doing this manually. So I'm stinging it together, 20. So inverter is checking. You can check the data of the inverter, site details, and design recommendation. Also MPPT. So this one sting one is telling you that it's fine. The system is VOC is fine, MPPT is fine, SC is fine. That's what the system is telling you. So that means your design. If there is any fault, OpenSolar will alert you. No, your design is wrong. It will alert if there is any. Then you have the battery. You're also using Growatt battery. Growatt 5.1. I have the data sheet. Growatt 5.58, 5.5. This 5.5 LAI. This Growatt battery. This is it. 5.5 LAI. So just come here, add the battery. Just Growatt. Oh. Okay, this is it. 5.58 LAY. 5.5. They have 4.82, but we are using 5.5. So you select it. How many are we using? We are using from here 2 units. So you are using 2 units of that. So to add another one, you press you have selected the hybrid inverter, but your battery is set to as AC coupled. So you have to choose DC coupled. They are DC connected. So if there is any fault, anyone, OpenSolar will alert you. Your design is wrong, so it will alert you for that. So this is one battery. From here, you can see the battery here, 5.1 kilowatt hour. So we need to add another one. It's still the same. If you should come here to give you those options that you've used before, but I'm saying for this thing here, just press Growatt Up. Since you know the code of the system you want to use, Growatt Up. Please Growatt Up code. Select. So you have, if you apply it, we see the battery capacity will change now. Save it, save it. If you didn't see the change, save it. Okay, it's here, 11 kilowatt hour. Sorry, it's here. 10 kilowatt hour panel and 11 kilowatt hour battery. So it's here. So that's been set. Then we have other pricing. If you want to add any other components, you can add it here. Then the pricing. I've set the price for 10 kVA system. But if you want to add the manual enterprise manually, you can enter the price manually. So it's loading. No, I'm enterprise manually. So for that, I'm using, let's say it's 10 million naira. So that has been set, 10 million naira. So I think you can save that. That is fine. We've done with the system. There's also something I want to show you here, so I won't forget. Summary, hardware price, system price, option, system loss. If you want to do the system, is here. Advanced setting, come to here, show. System with export limits. Export limits, you have to set it to 0 kilowatts because you are not exporting to the grid. It is an off-grid system. So you have to set it to 0 kilowatts for this part. So you need to be aware of that. Save it. So this is second system option. I'll give you the customer. Also, I've not set the export limit here too. The summary. Come here. Come to advanced setup. export limit, say it to 0, we are not exporting to the grid, and save it. So that has been set. Now we now have two system options. We have the 5 kV option, 10 kV system option. Let's add the third option, new system. Don't let us duplicate it. Let's go to new system. So we add the panel. Let me check my design for the third option. Option 2, we have 28 units of 500 watts Canadian solar. 28 units of 500 watts peak Canadian solar. Then we have 1 unit of Deye 3-phase inverter, 12 kVA. And we have 4 units of 5.12 kilowatt hour Deye battery. So that is what we will be using for this third option. So for the solar panel, we are using 28 units. Can fix that 28. Can see it's very easy. Just with dragging your mouse, I'm automatically populating that for you. Let's have 14, 14, 24, 26, 26, yeah, you have 28 now. So you have 14. If you want to move it, it's very simple. You can just move it around. If you want to rotate it, and rotate it here, this way. Also, there are some advanced flush. Flush means you want it to flush with the roof. That's the option of flush. Single T, if you want to tilt it, can have this option. But I'll be going with the flush, so it's a flush with the roof. If you want to change the panel orientation, you click, you can see it's changing. It's changing. Auto elevate. Yeah. No, don't use auto elevate. I'll show you where you are going to use that. Ground clearance. Then we have the advanced. You have the module, horizontal module space. In case you want to space it, you can see if you want to space it. You want to space it. You can just have 0.02, that is 20 mm. So just to be sure that we have some spaces between there. So that is for the advanced setting, offset, and like. So you can explore more on it. So let's save this. So you've done for the solar panel. Let's go to the next system. That is the inverter. So we said the panel is here, SPH. No. We've not said the inverter. Let's choose Canadian solar. I've done some design with the system, so it's giving me some option. Look at the code here. Let me go to my data sheet. Let me see if I have the code. Canadian solar 500 watts. Let's check. I equals 5 M mono PLC. You'll be seeing CS3Y, something related CS3Y. Yeah. So let's check. CS3Y, yes, this is it. So for you, if you have a system in mind that you want to use, so you have to make sure that the code of the system is the same with from the manufacturer. So you select it. So that is how many automatically. Let's check. Since we added 28 units, that should give us 14 kilowatts. 28 units of then we have the inverter. We are using, I mentioned that we are using Growatt inverter, right? This is it. We are using, so sorry, Deye. We've used Growatt. Growatt was for the second one. We are using Deye now. Deye 12 kVA. So let's have the inverter. Add inverter. If you want recommendation, you can go down and check recommendation. What we're adding, an inverter is, you can see an inverter is undersized. I've not added inverter, but the one that was automatically generated is saying an inverter is undersized. Since you have 2 here, you can delete this one. If you have more than one, and if you want to add, we have one inverter there now. If you want to add, just press inverter. You should add to it. And if you want to delete anyone you've added, you just click here to delete, to remove it. Then this inverter is not what we are using. We are using Deye, right? There you 12. I think there are 12 kilowatts. This is the manufacturer. Look at the code here. I have the data sheet here with me. There are 3-phase inverter. I have it here. So you check the code. It should be SUN 12K SG04LP. You can write it down. SUN 12K SG04LP3. So you go to the system 12. Okay. 10K SG04. This is it. 12K SG04LPU. So this is the one I'm using. Can see you have different system there. You have to know the code of the system you want to use. That's what will help you in selecting the right system. So this is the one I'm using. You can check the data here. You can see rated average voltage 400. Why is 400 voltage? Because it's 3-phase. So it's 3-phase there. So you are using which one? SG04LP3. So that's what you are using. You select it. So that is just one. After that, slow down. Next is the battery. The battery, I've mentioned here that we are using also Deye battery 5.12 kilowatt hour battery. So go to the system, battery, Deye 5.12. Yes, we have this. So to be accurate, to choose the right system, you can go to the data sheet. I have the 5.12. This is it. And check the code is SEG5.1. So that is it. It's called model here. It's called the model here. But OpenSolar call it code. OpenSolar call it code. So it's SEG51 Pro. Look at it here. So look at it here. So that's what we are going to select. Select. Since we are using 4. So the battery should be DC coupled. You can see you have set a hybrid inverter. Your battery is set as AC coupled. You have to set it to DC coupled. So add another one since you are using 4. The same. The 5.12. This is it. Select. So add another one. Come here. The 5.12. Give me the option. Go. Select. You have now 3 there. 1, 2, 3. So remember 1. Add this. The 5.12. Got the options. Go. Select. So you have it here. DC coupled. Load offset to be 100%. Set 100%. Then the pricing. Other system come here. Pricing. I've set the price for 12 kVA system, but in case you want to add it, let's enter manual price. Enter price man. Look at 12 kVA price. I've set the price 10,750,000. 19 million. Let me check the price I use here. 15 kVA. I'm using 18 million naira. So let's use that. System price. Let's enter it. 18 million naira. That is for Nigerian currency. Let's also be sure that the figures and numbers are accurate. So, incentive, you have incentives. I'll show you how to add this incentive. Then don't forget the summary where we have the advanced setting. We have export limit 0. You are not exporting to the grid. So you have that. So inverter is there, 12 kV option. So you are done. Let's save it. So we finish designing the 3 options. 3 options. This is 5 kV option, 12 kV option. So now let's rename it to 12 kV option. Save it. So you save this. So this is the design. So you are done with the 3 designs. Come to payments, cash, lease, and easy. So done. Now, system 1, system 2, system 3. You can see it. Their name here. This is system 1 of 3, 5 kV option. You move down for the second one, then the third one. We can check the payment for them. The online proposal, we have the online proposal. It's loading. Can we load it if it's slow? Yeah, look at it. It's because of the network. The network is here, well, that is why it's loading fast. So this, yes, solar proposal, I set up this message for the customer. So look, this is the online proposal. 5 kilowatts system size, battery size, daily energy generation. Look at this one is 19% energy from solar. So out of the total energy that the customer needs, daily energy is 100, as I said, 100, approximately 100 kilowatt hour per day. If the customer is going for this option, then the 90% of the energy will be coming from solar. If the customer is going for this option, let's check it. 36% of the energy will be coming from solar. If the customer is going for this option, 51% of the energy will be coming from solar. So depending on the option the customer, then the system is for the 15 kVA system. Then if you want to change the option, the customer can check it, can change all this one, automated, 51% system performance, system power and that. So you can set these different proposals. This proposal now is I've set up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different proposals. You have grid tied up proposal. Let me show you grid tied proposal. Grid tied proposal. So this grid tied proposal. One difference between grid tied proposal is you see an animation there. Look at the Abuja tariff, Abuja Electricity Distribution Company. Net financial impact, utility bill saving, total payment over 2 years, estimated net savings. Then we have environmental benefits. How your system works. So generating excess energy. The solar will be supplying power to the grid. That is when the solar is generating excess energy, supplying power to the grid. And to your business, it will be giving energy and also charging a battery. Partially offset usage. When the solar system is not generating much, we have supply from the grid and from solar. And at night, solar will be out. We have the grid. The system will rely, the facility will rely on the grid and battery. So those are the 3 options there. But this is an off-grid design. In most African countries, you do off-grid designs. You do off-grid design because you can't supply power to the grid. So that is why I customize off-grid proposal. This grid proposal, off-grid proposal 1. So I've set this up. You are going to choose the one. So you are using the off-grid proposal. You can't use the grid type proposal because it will be showing animation to the customer, and the customer will be confused because you are not. I also have other templates. For this template now, you can see what you have here. You have the system size, battery size, daily system, solar generation, and energies from solar. I have some that have other parameters apart from that. Off-grid proposal 3. You can see the parameters here are different. They are different. So I customize the proposal. I will show you how to say. You set that up in the control section. I will show you how to do that. But we're using proposal 1. Yeah, that's what we'll be using. That's what I want to send to the customer. So this is it here. So you have this here. In case you want to customize the view, maybe you want to show this system well. You can have it this way. And see. And if it's okay by you, can zoom in or zoom out. You want to zoom in or zoom out, you can do that here too. Because this is what you send to the customer. So any other configuration you want to do, please studies about all those. So let's check the PDF proposal. Welcome to be save. You have to save the work first. PDF proposal. Project saved. Can reload it. It's not bringing it out. Okay. Calculation in progress. Showing. It's loading. So this is the proposal. I've set up this logo. I inputted it manually. So this is the proposal for my company, AFREN Solar System Proposal. This is the proposal. About the company, I'll show you how to input that. Then system option 1, 5 kV option, you give it to the customer. System option 2, 10 kV option. System option 3, 12 kV option. System option 1, this is the customer will be aware that 19% of the energy will be coming from solar. So also, the second one, system performance, 90% energy from solar. That is for the option. And the prices too are there. Prices are there. Then the system option 2, 36% of energy from solar, 10 kilowatt peak solar system, 11 kilowatt hour battery is there. Then the system use, JA solar, Growatt inverter, Growatt battery, they are there. System performance, they are there. All those parameters. Then this is system 3, 14 kilowatt peak solar size, 51% energy from solar, 20.48 kilowatt hour battery. That is also there. We have system performance, everything. Then these are the case studies. The past projects that have been done by your company. You can have those past projects, residential solar projects, commercial solar projects that have been done by our company, that your company, you had it there. So this is the proposal. You can download the proposal, download PDF. So you can download it. So proposal, Leo Stanley Warehouse is downloaded. I can open this. Let me go to my downloads. This is it. So look at the proposal here. I want to send the PDF proposal to the customer. So this is what I have. I have it here. So let's go back. Then you manage. Manage is where you manage system. New. My project workflow. We have the new action. Collect customer details. Have you done that? You select that. Collect site details. You select that. If you've done that, then you go to the designing. This is design system. We've done that. Send proposal to customer. Let's assume we've done that. You select that. Selling, contact customer. Have you done that? Select share contract. Have you done that? Close sale. If you close the sale, you select all those. Installing, schedule site visit. Have you done that? So the progress of the system you design, permit submission, permit approval. Although we don't submit permits in Nigeria and some other countries, but you can have that. There's a way you can configure. You can set your own manually. Maintaining interconnection, outstanding payment. So this is the workflow. I also set up another workflow. Transfer clients. This is manually. I set this up manually. The difference between this one is that you can see this one have new, design, and selling. This is the manual I set up by myself, but the default, it has new, design, selling. I remove this one, installing and maintaining. So you can do that too yourself. You do that in the control section. I will show you that. So let's save it and let's move. So we are done with this project. We are done with the design part. So you can go back to projects and check up the projects. So we set up the design. Stan AKW, that is the address. Then the content, Abuja Limited. Stage, maintenance. So you install, if you want to change the stage, now be the new designing. If I see designing, you can change to designing of data updated. So you can change to design stage. But let's assume you are in maintaining mode. So that is that. Then after the project, we go to control. The control zone is where you set up most of the control of the system. This is the dashboard. Welcome to your dashboard. Need support, orientation video, in case you want to watch orientation video, webinars, help center, contact us. And this for the, if you want to go mobile, if you want to download the mobile app, get it on Google Play and Apple Store, you can do that here. Your company statistic, total project 20, unsold projects 1, sold project 6, installed project 3. All this data will be available. Total revenue, total kilowatt hour sold, average time lead to sold, proposal view in the last 30 days. 0. It's because I didn't configure this for the customer to be viewing it. If you have that, you can be checking the number of proposals that have been viewed by your customer. So your assigned activities, those are some of the activities you've done. So that is where you have the dashboard. Then you have the company setup, business information. Business information is provide key information about your business. This is my business name, business phone number, business AFREN-Solar@gmail.com, our website, address, your business information is how you set it. Then about us, you can see in the proposal, this is it. Solar system design proposal. We are following the energy audit. Okay. About our company, AFREN Energy was established to address. So where did I set this up? It was set up here. So you have to write about your company so that in your proposal it will be added. So you have that here too. Also, the logo, you want to add into your proposal. You have that, you set that up here too. Then the team, your team member that you are working together. So this is the name, AFREN-Solar, AFREN Energy, AFREN-Africa. Is admin. You have one admin. User email has different emails. Then the phone number. If you want to edit, this is where the edit, the team member. Display email. Optional, first name, last name. So you input your team member details. The role, what's the role of that team member? You say you have different roles. Is it admin? AFREN account officer. I do not set up of this one manually. Contractor, designer, general manager, sales manager, salesperson, contractor, system installers. You set up, you want to have an account, OpenSolar account for your system installers. You set it up for this. When you set it up, you input the person's email here. Allow email notification. If you click this, after setting it up, the person will receive email notification to set up his OpenSolar account. So we set this up. Job type, phone number, you can input the email of your team member. The update portrait is AFREN Energy. The portrait of the schedule meeting integration, you want to schedule meeting and other settings. So that's for your team member. Then custom goals. Custom goals. There are some goals. Look at this team now. Some goals were defined by OpenSolar, but if you want to define like this one, AFREN account officer says, I was the one that set it up, and what I think I set up two. Let me check it. You see, I set up two custom goals. So AFREN account and system installers. So I set up this. And if you want to add, if you want to set up new one, you can just create custom role here. In case you want to create a custom role. Title of the role, sharing permission-based template, can set up. If you want maybe to have a sales agent and the likes, you can just set up the role of anyone you want. And what control, what permission do you want them to have? We have the control here. We have the project here. Set that up too. Can view that later. Then business process. Business process. Manage project workflow. This is the workflow. This is default workflow from OpenSolar. In case you want to set up yours, you just come here, add workflow, and you set it up. You have your you add another workflow title, default, archive data description. In case you want to have another workflow. Look at the one I've set, transfer client. Let's edit it. Look at this one I've set. So I have new, design, and selling. So I remove some of those stages that are not needed. Installed stage, add stage. I move this stage, install, sold. I move these stages. Others, if you want to add other stages for the process, you can add it yourself. So if you monitor, that is for the project workflow. But this is the default workflow that we saw there. I have the transfer. This is the one, the custom one I set up. Then project tags. Then you also have project tags in case that will help you in filtering. Awaiting loan approval. This one I was not that set it up manually. Awaiting the qualification, energy efficiency. You can set up any other tag. You can title. You can set up any tag. You can say cost. Let's say existing customers. You can have a tag for them. You can create any tag that you want from there. You can check that up after this webinar because the time is 5 spent. Also, we have custom feed. We have custom feeds. I set up this custom feed by project, facility. I was the one that set up cost of goods and services. Project, let's check this one. Drop down. So I have different, in case you want residential apartment, estate, medium enterprise, large company. I was the one that set up this manually. It was not OpenSolar default. It's very easy. If you want to add a custom, you just come here, add custom feed. Is it project custom feed or contact custom feed? You can see feed location. This COGS, cost of goods and services, contracts and projects. So you can set up custom feed that you like from here. That is for the business process. Then settings, if you want some other settings, organizational settings, can come here, email settings, and invitation email. If you want to send invitation mail to those that have been inviting, your team members and the likes. So you can set up the invitation email subject here, and the mail stays here. So anyone you are sending mail, you are inviting to OpenSolar, your team members that you invite to OpenSolar, that is what they will see. General preferences, manage partner content. Overnight content is available to all organizations. To access other content, please enter your partner agreement code below. So when your customers, partners receive the activation code, so you can check this up here. We also have near map on OpenSolar, but this is a paid service. This is a paid service. Two-factor authentication. In case you want to protect your account, you can set up two-factor authentication. I'm an admin of this company, so if I should I can enforce two-factor authentication on my team members. If I wanted to be using two-factor authentication, I can enforce this. If I want to set it up manually, I'll click this. So I'm not setting up two-factor authentication. So that is for the company. Then the pricing and payment. We have the price schemes. Price scheme. You can see this 12 kVA system, 10 kVA system, 5 kVA. I was the one that set it up. Fixed price. I'll set up the price. If I want to, for my 5 kVA system, I want it to be this certain price. You set it up here. Just come here and add pricing schemes. So you add the title, 5 kVA system, pricing formula. Should it be markup, price, or fixed price? So you can do this settings here. So for this, look at the 5 kVA system. Edit it, 5 kVA system. I set to fixed price. If you want to apply it, you press it, but I'm not auto applying it. So price, this is 5 million naira. The price is 5 million naira. Now I have the price. The tax in Nigeria is 7.5%. So 7.5, it automatically be applying the tax here. If you want to including or excluding tax, it should be including or excluding. Can have it here. So it should be including tax 7.5%. Excluding tax, you can have it, save it, the option that you want. That is for the pricing scheme. Then you have the cost schemes. Design costs, labor costs. So the costs associated with the project, you can have it. So you can include all of your project costs within OpenSolar, which allow you to track profitability and use cost plus pricing schemes. So you can set up add cost system, other library. Let's check that. Contingency cost, existing customers. Yeah, this others library. Contingency, let me edit it. So that you see type of other, price including tax. Yeah. So contingency to the, maybe, when you are designing a system as a solar professional, let's say the system is 5 million naira. You have some contingency that might come up. So this is what this one is for. These are added, I mean, this 5%, including tax. Yes. Do you want to show this price to customer? No. If you want to show it to customer, you click this. So you don't want to show it to customer, so I'll click it. If you want to add this is the existing customer, price payable including tax. Let's check this. I set up this. This 7%. So for customers that are already using our system, we want to remove 7% from the system price for them. So that's why this one is minus discount. This is a discount. That's why it's minus. So from the system price, I'm removing 7% for existing customers that are buying more system from us. So we set this up from the other library. That is what you set that up. Then payment options. You can see those payment options I showed you. 12 months this payment, 24 months this payment, outright purchase, 5 years this payment, 3 years this payment. This is where you set that up. This control is, if you want to add payment option, you come here, title, type, should be cash, loan, PPA, regular payment, list. You set that up here from here. So it's very simple to set it up. So that's for the payment option. So I set all those 12 months payment that you saw in the proposal. Let me open the proposal once again. So those you can see. Solar options, these are the options on. system option, quotation. This is the outright purchase. This is the 12-month lease payment, 24-month lease payment. So that is where I set up that. Then the commissions, if you are giving the customers commissions, referral commission, if you have those you are giving commission to, referral commission, maybe those that refer you to the customers, you can have this. Then sales commission, the person that sold the project can add that. Let me check the referral commission. Referral commission, that is commission-based by 5%. So anyone that refers to the customer, giving the person 5% of the system cost. So team member, this commissions applies to. Your team member will be applied, that this commission will be applied to. So you set it up there from here. So set up a commission, you just come here and set up a commission. It's not difficult. So that's for the pricing and payment. We have design and hardware. Module now. These are for the solar panel modules. In case these are the code, you can see the code of the system is very important for you to design. Then the manufacturer, is it default? If you want to set up a default inverter and if default module, if you want to set it up, you can just come here, edit, and you can make it default. You can make it default. Default mode. I'll replace the existing default. You can see. You can see if you want to make it default. So I'm not setting up default. Also for the inverter, if you want to set up a default inverter, all your design, that is the inverter that you'll be using. If you didn't see the system here, you can add from database. Or if you didn't see it here, you can email support at OpenSolar and we add it. You can create your own. So if you didn't see any inverter here, you can send a mail to support at OpenSolar to add it. But most systems are here. Most of the systems you need, they are here. But if in case you don't have it, you can send a mail to us. Also for the batteries, is here. If you're adding any other components, is here too. So this component, I was the one that added this. This Standard Electric COS01. These are bypass switches. You know, in Nigeria, we use bypass switches. So I set up this one manually myself. So if you want to add, you can add from database or you can search. Okay, add from database. So if there are some database there, you can search for it. So I can add a manual system for yourself. This is COS01. Let me edit it. So I set up this one manually. Change over switch. You can see the title is here, change over switch. So I set this up manually myself. It's not on OpenSolar component. Setback and design setting. Because you want to set up setback for your panels and the like, default project preset, can set that up. Add setback and design setting. You can just click here and set the one you want up. Let me edit this. This one that I've created. And see default project preset. Setback and design setting. The settings are here. Automatic manual. Setback heap, setback rake. Depending on the roofing you are using, you can set that up yourself. Then you have the battery control schemes. Battery control scheme. I set up one control scheme. Disallow grid charge and discharge. I was the one that set this one up. This one, create your own battery control scheme, which allow you to control when to charge or discharge your battery. So I was the one that set up this one myself. To set up a scheme, you can just come here, add battery control scheme. You can just set it up here yourself. So let me edit the one. Let me show you the one I've created. Edit. Disallow grid charge and discharge. So this battery control scheme will prevent the battery from charging from or discharging from the grid. So the battery will not charge from the grid and it will not discharge to the grid. Of course, this one is automatic. You can't discharge to the grid in Africa for off-grid system, but prevent the battery from charging from the grid. So this one is also set up. So this is where I configure it. Allow charge from system. You can charge from system, but you can't charge from the grid. So you can see this one is on click. Allow discharge to load, but you can't discharge to grid. So this one was set up manually. So that is hardware. You have the purchase experience, proposal templates. Yeah, this is fine. This is where I set up the proposal templates. You can see off-grid proposal 1, grid proposal 2. This is where I set it up. If you want to add a new template, just come here. Just give it the title, default, I can just set it up from here. So I'm not setting up another one. Let me check this off-grid proposal 1. Let me edit it. These are the ones I've created. So proposal setting, these are the settings that I apply. Cover mail. This is what I self-conjunction and export limit breakdown. You don't need this because you are not you are not exporting to the grid. Environmental benefits, I remove this. Any place you want to remove, you unclick it. Next step, if you want to remove it. Case studies, I added. If you want to remove case studies, remove it. Content book and the likes. So these are for the proposal setting. Then this for the PDF content. If you want whatever you want to add or remove from the PDF content. Then system to include in PDF. If you want to, if it is selected, fine. Payment option to include in PDF. But I want to be including all. That's why I selected all. So different settings are here too. Proposal setting. So standard page template, proposal content, advanced. You can check this one too at a later time. You can explore it and see some configuration that you can do there. If you have any question, you can check the help center. You click this help center, it's open a new tab and explain those, customize your proposal template. You can see summary, table of content. You can read about it in case you want to know more about that. If you are able to set it up, just click the help center. You read the documentation, contract templates, can set that up too. PPA contract, can set that up. In case if you don't know how to set up, just click on help center. You read the documentation, checkout experience, enable checkout. No, customer checkout experience. Enable your customers to accept an online proposal, review and sign their contract online to make a down payment via credit card. So this is disabled here because it's not most of our customers are not used to OpenSolar. Hopefully in the future we have customers on OpenSolar that you can now enable this, enable checkout. So your customers will be able to open a OpenSolar account, and from that they're able to accept online proposal, review and sign their contract online, and make a down payment via credit card. But currently it's already disabled. They have the case studies. You can see the case studies in the proposal. This is where I set up those case studies. Let me open the proposal again. Case study. Oh, look at the case studies there. Residential solar project, commercial solar project, and the likes. So this is where I set it up. Residential solar project, commercial solar project. This is where to add testimonial and this one, you just come here and add that. So it's very easy to set it up. Look, let me check this. Let's edit this one so you see. Residential solar auto apply. Yes, I want to be applying to all our proposal. Order should be number 1. So that is why you can see it is the residential solar project. It's the first one on the list. Then you can have a sample residential solar project. What is current project photo? I was one that added the photo manually. This is the photo that I added. If you want to change it, your sample solar project that you've done, you can add the pictures for the customers to see that. These are that for the case study. Then we have the customers contracts. Customers contacts, A and B Limited. In case you want to check it, email, just overview of all your customers. You can check all their contact details from here. You can check all their details from here. Then transactions. If you have any transaction, project transactions, if you have any transactions, you can add. But currently, okay, I have one transaction type offline. The customer paid 5 million naira for the system. You can have it. If you can add another, I can add another transaction. Maybe your customers finish. These are the projects I have system. So when the customer finish paying, you can say this is lucky amount. How much the customer paid? That's going to be 5 million. That's inclusive. Okay. Yeah, so let's round it up. Time has gone. 5 proposal overview. So that is it from here. The time has gone. Project and the like. So it's fine. So look at the project now. You stand okay. You can edit from here. Now I want to show you something. If they need more help, they can call. Okay, that is fine, Vanessa. Then I want to show you something. I set up for South Africa too. I designed a system for South Africa. Let's check that out, please, Vanessa. Let's check the design. In South Africa, the 3D feature is enabled. Let's check the design. Design here. That will be the last one, Vanessa. So I've set up design for. So look at 3D design. Look at this. This one is available in South Africa. If I want to change it, look at design 2D or 3D. So South Africa has 3D features. It's not available in 3D. If you want to change it to the top, just this top. This is top. This is 3D. So South Africa has the 3D features, but in Nigeria it's not available currently. So let's go to the project. Leave project. Yeah, I didn't save. Discard changes. So I also set up this system for Kenya. This is some system design in Kenya and also Ghana. If you check the system, there's let's quickly online proposal. Yeah, let's quickly check the online Accra Ghana. That will be the last one, Vanessa, please. The time has gone. OpenSolar has more features. It can't. It has many features. So let me just show you something here. So this is the system I designed for Ghana. Let me check grid type proposal. Yeah, I want to show you something here. So look at the system payment milestone. It's showing the system in cents, in CDs. It's using the Ghana's currencies in CDs because that's where the customer is based. This one was set automatically. It's just the percentage price that was set to Naira because that's where I'm designing from. But all other electricity bill savings, they will be calculated in the customer's currency. This was set up in CDs, that is Ghana currency. Net financial impact, CDs, and the like. So, project, the one I set up for Kenya, so if you go to it, is using Kenya currency. So, the currency will depend on your location that you are designing the system for. If you are designing the system in Kenya, your currency will do not use show Naira. That is why in the proposal template, I use different these okay. So that is why I use different currencies here. So your currency will depend on your location. You don't need to set that up manually, it's automatically. So when you set up a account in your country, automatically it will be using your country currency. So I think that is fine. Let me stop sharing my screen so you can move to question and answer. So if you have any question, let me know. Stop share. Okay, is there any question from anyone? Yeah. Vanessa, do you have any comments? Is there any question? I've seen some questions, but if you have a question, raise up your hand. Okay, Ismail Akinbatunde, you can unmute. If you have a question. Any person have a question should unmute. Okay, what's your question?
Okay, thank you so much. Nice presentation. Nice one. Thank you so much. Okay, so my question is for this type of design, I just want to know, does this OpenSolar only cater, because I'm saying that we are using most of the residential design for smaller size. Can this do up to like kilowatts, like maybe 500, 200 kilowatt system? That is one. Then two, I see that you upload the energy audit, like based on your energy audit. No, like I do with SRNE, you understand? So the energy audit we have is from Logger, which is far bigger than what we had here. And also, is it possible instead of me putting the energy consumption per month, or perhaps how will I put it now? I have the AC, DC, and co, like I just have my energy, let's say 200 kilowatts. Is it possible to work it out on this system?
Yes,
and
you can do it monthly,
daily,
bi-monthly, quarterly.
you can see
You can
my
even do
screen.
it.
You can do interval data. You can do that. Upload CSV. You can see from your data logger. Just upload CSV. Can you see my screen?
Okay. So I want to ask Vanessa, why is it that we don't have 3D in Nigeria?
Okay, Vanessa can answer that.
We work with Google Imagery, and it depends from Google what locations they have in 3D. So Google has, I think by now, 85% of the world in 3D, and we have no control of what part they have and which part they don't have. I'm in Europe, and also here in Europe, parts in countries even. Some cities are, other cities aren't. So that will also be the case probably for South Africa. I don't think everything there is already in 3D. So it really depends on the Google.
Okay,
So as soon as they update their pictures and their 3D data, then it will be available.
available in Nigeria. So hopefully in a few months' time. Vanessa, I'm right, right?
Yes, let's hope.
Okay, hopefully. All right, any other question from anyone?
Yeah, good evening, everyone.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, from the designs we've done, I actually observed that you've done the manual calculation. You've actually sized your inverter, your battery, and the panel even before going to the software. So does that mean that we need to do our manual calculation first of all before going to use OpenSolar? Or when we do our load audit and we have the energy consumption and the active power of that particular client, we can now go to OpenSolar and size these systems, taking a lead from PVCs. So if you can speak about this, it will make sense.
Okay, Vanessa, I can answer that.
Sorry, if I understood the question correctly, is if you have to calculate the energy consumption yourself from the customer?
Okay, this is what I'm saying. From what Engineer Habib presented, we cite for 5 kVA, 10 kVA, and 12 kVA. And for each of those designs, he went to a load audit that had been done already. An inverter size had already been sized. A PV, that's the module kilowatt peak, has already been sized. And also the battery storage has also been sized. So what he actually did was to go to the website and size for components that will what? Serve for this particular system that has been sized. So what I am asking is, if we have our load audit, a customer has said, just as the other senior engineer spoke about, you already have a system size, 5 kilowatt peak, maybe you have your active power, 5 kilowatts, you understand? Can we now go to OpenSolar to size a PV system based on those recommendations that OpenSolar was giving? Let's say, okay, you have a system size of 10, an energy consumption of 10 kilowatt hour. Then you go, you impute it, or
Yeah,
you have,
yeah, I
a
understand.
system.
I understand your question. But what is that?
Exactly.
You can do it. When I was designing the system, I show you that you can check recommendation from OpenSolar. OpenSolar will give you a recommendation. But as a solar designer, you should have it in mind. You should have in mind of the system you want to give to the customer. OpenSolar will give you even PVCs and that, they'll give you a recommendation. You're not now choose your preference. Do you understand what I'm saying? You cannot, OpenSolar cannot give you mandate a system for you. You are the one that will choose. You should know what this customer.
No, I understand the question now. We are working on that to create it.
Okay.
Right now, I think we only have a recommendation for the battery, where you have to put in some information and then he will tell you which battery you can use. But for the other components, we don't have it yet. So we are working on a tool that will give you even the complete system without you having to design it manually. But this is something that, of course, that takes some time to do these changes. So for now, it's not there, but we're working on it.
Oh, wow, that is fine. So, but for the
All
battery,
right.
you have
Thank
recommendation.
you.
Hope
Thank you.
that's clarified. Okay.
Yeah, it's clarified.
Yeah, nice to hear that. Any other question from anyone? You have some question in the chat, but I don't think you're able to.
Good evening, Engineer Viv.
Ah, August, yeah, welcome.
Nice presentation. So my concern is, first of all, regarding the location. I discovered when you were trying to get the location of the place, you use the address on the map. I just want to ask, does OpenSolar accept GPS coordinates, just like
Yes.
we have in the early scope? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Secondly, so does OpenSolar consider the size of panel, I mean the dimension, so that you can actually know how many panel a particular roof can take? Because when you talk about CNI now, where you'll be having different numbers of panel ranging up to 100 and above. So, you know,
Yes.
if you have,
So
yeah,
in a more advanced design,
okay,
where you can actually also design the roof, or when you have the 3D picture available in your area,
okay,
it it is possible to have like a very accurate estimate from how many panels also fit on the roof, and in any direction, especially in 3D, because then we have the complete data. We also insert the information of each panel with the size of the panel,
okay.
so it's all in there. So you can actually almost completely have an accurate design. Of course, we always recommend to double check because this is still um, software, right? It's not real life. So we always recommend to double check it. But it is possible, yes.
So
All
I
right,
hope
thank you.
that's answered that. I showed you, I also has many features. I can't show you everything because of the time. So when I show you 3D, 2D, and manual. So from the manual, you can set up the roof and any other thing because we use 2D and 3D that are existing. The manual, you can set up the roof yourself. Also, Vanessa,
Oh,
someone has a question like, can you use OpenSolar for big system like 500 kilowatt? The first one that asked a
Yes,
question.
you can also use OpenSolar for the bigger. We usually, also because it's faster to show, of course, in a demonstration like this. But it is possible to also do the bigger projects.
That's fine. Is there any other question before we round it up? Any other question from anyone?
Yeah, yeah. When you were showing that proposal template, I couldn't see a single line diagram or a summary of the system size, a number of the panel, maybe number of the battery, and the inverter too. Does OpenSolar give room for such stuff?
Yes, single line diagram. I've been asking this to a lot of users in Africa, but nobody is giving it to me because we want to implement it. So if you do have a document, because we have basically everything ready in the system, we only want to make sure that it is correct for the region that it's in, because we see, especially also here in Europe, every country has different specifications or different things for the single line diagram. So if you have one for your region, you can always send it to us and we can just simply put that template inside OpenSolar. So that's the only thing we're waiting for, to have a real example so we can use that.
Well, thank you for
Um,
that response.
and then
Okay, continue, Vanessa.
what was the other question? Sorry.
Okay, sorry. Engineer Abib, nice presentation. Please, what if I want to use like a single battery bank for two parallel systems? So like you design for 10 kilowatt hour now, 10 kVA of a inverter. So if I want to use 2 Growatts of SPM 5 kilowatts, so is that possible using the same battery bank? I mean, because I attempted it on it, I didn't get the response it was giving me. I think when I want to design the range for those panel, those inverter, the range for the inverter.
Kuntola Kolawole, I didn't understand your question that much, but you can send
We have
the
some more
okay.
detailed questions right now, so maybe it's good for everyone who still needs some extra clarification and who would like to have like a one-on-one demonstration to contact me. I will put my link here so you can have a book in a moment with me this week or next week. Give me 1 second, I'm getting it. It will be next week because tomorrow I'm not working. I'll put my link here in the chat, and this will give
Yes,
you access to my agenda where you can book a meeting with me. So I put it here. You just have to use this link. You will see my availability, and then you can book a meeting. So I can give you a demo, and you can choose the time. I think it's 15 minutes, 30 minutes. Or even more. I don't know what the maximum time is, but then we can go over deeper questions that are maybe more specified, and then not everyone has to be here and listen to it.
Yeah, thank you for that, Vanessa. So if you have any,
Yeah,
you can reach out to Vanessa and ask your question. So
I
we
will also put my email here.
okay, I think that's fine.
So you can either send me an email or book a moment in my agenda, and then we can have a meeting, and then I have a personal meeting with you, your company.
All right, that's fine. I hope that you can reach out to Vanessa if you have any question. But that's I hope that was fine for anyone that have any more specific question. Is there any other general question before you round it
So,
up?
Engineer Habib, how do we get through to you too? It will be very important to have your own contacts too, you know.
Yeah, I sent you a mail, right? For the meeting.
Okay, you were the one that sent it.
Yes, yes. You can reply
Oh,
to it.
all right, that's fine.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
That is my mail. Yeah. Any other question from anyone?
No, I said that one.
Any other general question before you round it up? Any comments on the webinar? Any comments on AFREN? Any comments on OpenSolar before you round it up? Thank you for joining the webinar. Any comment? Vanessa, let's
Thank you so much. Thank you. Have a nice evening, everyone.
All right, thanks for this opportunity. Thanks,
yeah.
everyone.
Thank you. So I hope from now you start using OpenSolar for your solar design to interact with customers and the likes. So don't forget to reach out to Vanessa if you have any question. And also for myself too, you have my email already. You can respond to the link, the contact we sent to you. Thank you very much. Keep lighting the world with solar solutions. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.